guys. Today's gonna be a little bit different because instead of the not normal friend, you're a normal friend. You're actually family. But instead of a normal co-host that I have on the podcast, she couldn't be here. She was out. She wanted you guys to know this. She was out of town doing a documentary because she has her life together and I don't. That's what she wanted to say. So instead, I've replaced her just for today. Don't get angry at me. I've replaced her with my friend.
Yeah, her friend.
I almost said her name.
Hello, guys.
And this was a better idea in my head because now she doesn't know anything about figure skating. We're back to point one.
Yep. I know some.
What do you know? Please tell me what you know.
I know. Oh my God, Jenya.
Yes. Of course, she only knows the love of my life.
I know her. I always get like TikToks that I send you on my For You page.
Yeah, the last one you sent me was
they hugged and she had
Tess and Scott. Yeah, that was the first love of skating.
Yeah, wasn't that the show they did?
Yeah, Spinning Out was basically based on them.
Yeah, I know.
She knows as much as your mom knows about TikTok.
Yeah.
Bare minimum.
I know the bare minimum. Oh, wait, no, there's... Oh, shit, I was going to say my name. Sorry.
She knows one who has the same name as her. That's a fun game. Guess which Russian girl has the same name as her?
That's actually pretty easy.
No, that's not that easy. But the point here is that it's going to be difficult because I had a bunch of notes for my other friend who already is caught up. The whole point of the podcast at the beginning was her like learning different names of people. I mean, you don't know anyone.
You did like a diagram.
I didn't do that. I sent you a big ass.
No, you did do a diagram.
I did a diagram? Yeah. I'm pretty sure I sent you one that I found on the internet.
No, I'm pretty sure you did a diagram.
What the hell did it look like?
I don't remember very well because I don't remember the names.
I'm pretty sure I sent you one that I found. I'll put it on the screen right now because it's probably the one that had all the lines. No?
Yeah, you sent me that one and then you did one for me.
I did one. Okay, let me think how I can do this.
But here's what I know. I just know this bitch just wakes up and opens her computer and like catches up on drama every fucking day. That's what she does. I'm not joking.
Exposing me. Yes, that's what we all do. You know what?
Like I remember we were like on a trip, mm-hmm. And
people are gonna think you're my girlfriend.
We are not
at all. That would be incest. Let's just say that.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, we're on a trip,
and like I remember like it was like what 8 a.m. and this bitch was just awake in her computer. Dude, this drama.
Here's the thing. It was a competition day. Tea is hot, piping hot.
Yeah, it's piping.
You're
hot.
a bad gay.
I'm sorry, I try.
Anyways, it was a competition day. And the competitions in Russia start very, very early here, so I woke up early.
I mean, I get that. I mean, I am into K-pop, so...
Yeah, she's into
K-pop.
So
I know that.
But who was into K-pop first?
I mean, you. Like, I went to the concert, and, I posted the light stick
of Blackpink. And I was like, girl.
Like, bitch, do you like K-pop?
Here's the thing. I think this is what happened. I thought you just saw a picture of Jenny because Jenny's beautiful. You liked it. And I was like, you know what? Fine. She likes a picture of Jenny. But when I saw you at the concert, I was like, no. She's a fan. She got the light stick. That was only 2 months into your obsession. 2 months.
Yeah, it was very impulsive. I know.
That's literally how I started with figure skating. 2 months in, I knew everything. Dude, if they had light sticks, I would have all the light sticks.
I think it's like the first DM you ever fucking like. Because we didn't talk before that.
No, we talked, but only in person. But the thing with figure skating, the same thing happened to me. 2 months in, I was obsessed. And there's actually a figure skating coach who's low-key becoming like SM Town. Like becoming a full-on K-pop company. She's... Okay, so let me give you a basic knowledge.
Yeah, what are we talking about today?
Today we're going to talk about men's. Because I usually talk about ladies. Look at her face! She's like, I don't want to talk about men. Okay, but I'll give you a basic breakdown of the ladies, and then we do have to talk about men's. I'm sorry.
Okay.
They're cute. Yuzuru Hanyu, you'll know him. He's like the most popular one. He's like a K-pop idol, essentially.
No, I know the one that was a K-pop idol, and then he went to...
That's Junhwa.
Then, yeah, and then he went
to... He's Korean.
But he went on to compete on that...
on a reality show?
On Big Hits Island thing.
Oh, that's another dude, but yeah, he was a figure skater
retired
before.
or whatever.
So this is the opposite. This guy was a figure skater, became an idol. So the guy you're talking about?
Yeah.
The Junghwa Cha, who's actually very good, he was a idol trainee, became a figure skater.
Nice.
And he's actually successful,
Nice.
unlike the big hit trainee. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm saying he was successful in figure skating, unlike the idol trainee.
I don't know where he is. Right? I think he's part of an
EpiPen? I call them EpiPen.
Yeah. And hyphen? Something like that. EpiPen.
It looks like EpiPen. My mind autocorrects it to EpiPen.
And hyphen. I don't know.
Their names are so... I don't like them.
I
even hype label. Hype.
I don't mind hype, but I didn't like in hype. Like, I tried. Like, I saw
Wait, I knew this was going to happen with you. We were going to turn into a K-pop podcast.
Because that's what I know. Anyways.
Okay, anyways. So...
ice skating.
Yeah, let me give you a very brief breakdown. So the one coach that you need to know, you know how there's all the Russian girls?
I know the abusive one.
That allegedly, that's the one. Say it with me. Allegedly, that's the one that I'm talking about. So her name is Eteri Tutberidze. Mm-hmm. And she has, her whole team is called Team Tutberidze. Like, they marketed themselves as that. Like, okay. Team Tutberidze. And, like, every day, hashtags. Yeah, she was there, she escaped. They kind of became Team Tutberidze after she left.
But then, I know she, here's what I remember. Okay. She went on to Canada, right? Mm-hmm, and then, like, everybody was, like, shitting on her because she left Russia.
Yeah.
And now I think
but she was still competing for Russia. And now she's back with the same coach. Yeah. And that's why I lost my mind and started a YouTube channel. Literally had a psychotic break and started a YouTube channel. So with Team Tutberidze, the thing is that they market themselves as that. Imagine like SM has like SM Town. Okay. So she's literally selling merch.
That's kind of...
Like hashtag Team Tutberidze, hats, pens. Like I've never seen this with like a figure skating team. And she's even selling posters with like her 4 most popular girls.
I don't like that. I don't like this.
Yo, the day they release photo cards, I'm buying them. I am buying them.
Imagine.
Low-key, high-key, I want them too. Because that shit is collectible. I can resell it.
Dude, you know what I did?
What did you do?
Oh my god. Do you know that BTS, they released, you know the Wani concert? You remember that? They released like a photo book, like 2 versions.
Did you buy the photo book?
Shut up!
You know how expensive that shit is?
Listen. Stop. Take a breather. It is the same thing as an album without the CD.
Well, I did buy the 7 album.
I love that album.
Here's the thing.
What the fuck?
It wasn't a book. It was a box full of posters and stickers.
Punch you. Anyways.
The album was music-wise amazing.
I love the music.
The packaging outside was great. Inside was when I had the issue.
What? Those concepts.
I like my little small books. I like my little small books.
This one's a big book. This is like
it wasn't a book. It was a magazine inside a box.
I love it. I want to see their faces every day. I love it.
I'm not saying I don't want to see their faces. I'm saying I want them in a book.
3 hours later.
I think I have her and Tear. Tear?
There's Tear.
Okay, so I think I have Tear and her, but I don't have Answer.
What? Answer's so
Which one? The one with DNA is in. Okay, back to figure skating!
Figure skating!
You know this
Concentrate. I'm sorry, this is my fault.
This episode is going to be called K-pop. Like, that's what we're going to be talking about. And you know what we're talking about in K-pop? About men. So let's talk about more men!
Dude, okay, I can talk about men.
Okay, so...
Wait, do you... Sorry. You don't like TXT.
Here's the thing with TXT.
But no,
you're going to get me hot water with this fucking... With the K-popies.
But no, because... I mean, I like them, but they're like not my... Like, sorry. They're not one of like my...
Here's the thing with TXT. I feel like they haven't found...
Romantic? No, listen to Anti... I promise you'll like it.
Is that the one with like the plus sign?
Sorry, I'm an anti-romantic.
No, wait. No,
I promise you'll like it.
I liked Blue Hour. Blue Hour was fine.
But
the music video was whack.
What?
Them falling down the... Are they Spy Kids?
Anyways, Paula has no good taste in music videos. Anyways, have you heard Mafia?
No. Bitch. The only... No. Wait, no. We're going on...
Anyways, figure skating.
You know what was going to happen? We had a plan for such a long time. I still have it unedited. The podcast that we were supposed to do about K-pop.
I was supposed to be the original co-host of this podcast.
Before I found figure skating and it was all K-pop.
Yeah.
But now figure skating has become my life and K-pop just lives around it, all right?
Yeah. Oh, you know what I know about figure skating?
What do you know? Please share.
I know Tanya
Harding. You know what? There's 3 things that
That movie was amazing. I'm a film major, so...
You liked it? Well,
yeah, I love that movie.
Tanya was based on like the 90s rivalry and the current modern day rivalry equivalent of that, but not really. It's just the biggest rivalry that we have is the two girls from Team Tutberitze, Zhenya and Alina. And Alina is the girl who took the gold medal at that Olympics. I know because I talk about it all the time. Anyway. But I'm happy you're remembering. So, yeah, I, Tonya was a very different level. They were not under the same coach. There was no hitting anybody with a bat. No, we're not at that level. It's more psychological now. And a lot more social media warfare, you know? Yeah. A lot more shitting on people through Instagram stories.
Okay, that's kind of sad too, though.
Yeah, everybody acts like a middle school girl. It's not really nice.
I don't like that. It's very dramatic.
It is very dramatic, but that's why we are here. That's why I men's. We're going to talk about men's is way less dramatic.
I assume so. I mean, I've never heard anything about. I don't know one man.
So let me introduce you. Now we can use the computer. Ooh, fun. Okay. So basically, let me introduce you just through pictures. We don't have time for video. The biggest men's from every country. So before in the 90s, the people who used to dominate men's, or the country that used to dominate men's, was Russia. It was people like Evgeny Plushenko, who now is a disaster coach. No organizational skills. He was actually the coach that took two Tutberitze girls and didn't do well, and so they came back to her.
Wait. Say that again. Sorry.
Remember when two girls left?
Yeah.
And tried to try a different coach?
They came back.
He was the different coach they tried to try. He throws money at problems to see if it'll work. Doesn't work. He gave them a house, girl. He has a whole campus around his skating rink, and he said, if you come with me, I'll give you a house. They got a freaking house!
That's kind of crazy. I want a house.
Well, it's more like a
spin.
What do you call that? Like una cabaña. He was dominated in the 90s with this other guy named Yagudin. They hated each other. They were also under the same coach. Training high level athletes under the same coach doesn't really work well. Doesn't really create friendships.
That's sad, but yeah.
Well, figure skating is a very individual sport, you know? It's not like you got like a team against another team. It's not like in K-pop where two people can be under the same... I mean, K-pop groups have hated each other under the same label, but very rare. But figure skating, it's like you're trying to crush the competition, and the only other competition besides yourself is another human being. So they hated each other, and then now, since the early 2000s and on, it's been Japan who's dominated everything. And I know for a fact that you probably know who this guy is. He has TikToks everywhere and anywhere.
No idea.
What? You've never seen this guy?
Wait. Yeah. Wait, I feel like I've seen this.
Yeah, he's always on TikTok. I feel like maybe a video will be of help.
Ooh.
You love edits.
I love edits.
He's like the star of figure skating. Men's, boys, pairs, anything in between.
Damn. And with a K-pop film. Let's go.
He's got the gold medal the last two Olympics. 2010 and 2018. Oh no, 2014 and 2018.
He looks good. Ooh.
Or is it 3? Oh my god, I'm confused now. No, it's 2014, 2018.
How old is he?
He is...
If you say like below 18...
No, I think he's 26.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes more sense. But didn't you say people peaked at 18? Or like
ladies.
Oh, that's kind of crazy.
And that's mainly because of Team Tutberitze. That's why people allege that has strong methods that kind of break girls' bodies.
Okay, I see.
And don't really rely on strength, but more on like size and like thinness. Kind of like gymnastics.
Okay. No, because you have to be really strong in gymnastics.
Well, in gymnastics, you have like a very short period of time.
Oh, well, yeah.
So a lot of people don't peak. Well,
or like in ballet.
Yeah, ballet as well. So basically, he's like the GOAT, as this video says. And he has the most fans. You want to know what their fans are called?
Oh my god.
His name is Yuzuru Hanyu.
Okay.
So they're called the Fan News.
That's cute. That's cute.
And they are army level of like intense.
Oh, yeah.
But like they're cool. They make the best edits, as we just saw.
That edit gave me that feeling. You know.
So basically,
like, fuck with him and we'll like.
Yeah,
kill you.
Yeah. So just want to make it clear, I love Yuzuru Hanyu. He is honestly a once in a generation. He's like for figure skating, you have to be an athlete, but you also have to be artistic, and he has both.
Oh, that's good.
Like in loads. Okay. And he has the best costumes. Come on.
Yeah, that costume was great.
Men's costumes is literally like a tie-dye shirt. And you know who's the king of basic ass costumes? His biggest rival. Who
really?
People are saying now because of this guy, he's an American, his name is Nathan Chen. And people are saying that because of this guy, Yuzuru might not be able to get his third Olympic gold medal.
What? No.
But Yuzuru has said that his goal is not the third Olympic gold medal, it's getting quad axel, which is a very difficult jump, and nobody has been able able to get it as of yet. And him and Nathan, in history.
In history?
And, yeah,
so
like in competition. I don't think they're even landing it in practice right now.
So it's just like a theoretical jump.
No, like I think somebody has been able to land it, even in a harness. Sometimes they practice in harnesses. I'm sure he's been able to land it, but like. He's tried to land it in practices, and he's just gotten injured, and Nathan as well. Like nobody's close to landing it, but
it's like
it is possible. Triple axel is possible, but it is still very, very difficult jump. That's why Tonya Harding was.
Yeah, she was obsessed with it. Yeah, and when she like landed, and she was like. Oh.
Yeah. So you see, one of the girls' specialties is of the Team Tutberidze girls is a triple axel. But when she went with the other guy, she lost it. Because you can lose jumps.
Really?
With height, your center of gravity changes.
Whoa.
And with girls, when they get hips and boobs, that also adds to it.
Whoa.
So that's why, girls try to be very thin and also they have less muscle than men, of course. And so for girls, it's very difficult to, do quads. But a lot of the Tutberidze girls have been able to do quads, and that's like her magic. They can do quads. But one of them, her magic was the triple axel, and she lost it, and now she's trying to get it back. And her and another girl are basically in competition to see who can get it back first. So this is Nathan Chen. He is the king of basic ass costumes, and
he looks cute.
He is cute, and he is the best at technical stuff. When I say technical, I mean jumps, athletic stuff. He's less of.
We're rooting for you.
Well, we're rooting for whoever you want to root for. Honestly, with men's, I'm not that invested. I'm happy with whoever wins.
I want to root for
Yuzuru.
I like it the edit.
Yuzuru. I think most you do like the edit. Most people are rooting for Yuzuru, I'd imagine. Nathan, I think mostly Americans and Russians are rooting for him.
I'm not against him.
Well, you haven't even seen him.
I saw one clip.
Mira, you saw half a second. In this performance he did.
Wait.
Yeah, I love it. The ending part. This is the choreo part of it.
Oh, okay. I thought he was about to fall.
No.
Oh shit.
But you see him wearing this is what you wear to a black box theater.
But it looks cool. There's something.
This is one of his better outfits. He's looked like an omelet. He looked like one of a penguin once.
I like this outfit. I'm not against it. I think something simple is good, but
he basically.
But I really like the one you showed. This one for the Yuzuru. Oh, that one.
No, Yuzuru's costumes are amazing. That's the origin costume. I'll put it on the screen. It's amazing, money budget.
Wow.
So basically, yeah, compared to this.
Okay, I see your point.
So basically, Nathan is known more as a technical guy, and he has less artistry than Yuzuru, but he's gotten very much better, as you can see by that breakdown.
Yeah.
And he does way more quads than Yuzu at this point right now.
Okay.
And in this program alone, I think he had 6 quads, which is insane.
Whoa.
And so a lot of people are saying that he has the correct momentum to go into this Olympics and win it. Because last Olympics he I don't know what happened. The nerves got the best of him. He was falling all over the place. He was only 18.
Oh, whoa, wait.
At the last Olympics, 2018, he was 18. So now he's going to be.
So he's my age?
21, yeah. 22, 21, 22.
What the fuck?
So yeah, so basically, a lot of people have this rivalry going on, but they respect each other. They like each other. They don't hate each other. Yuzuru is very, very his biggest rival before Nathan was Javier Fernandez, un español. Tía, un español. Yeah. Actually, they got along so well. They were under the same coach. They're one of the few people that are under the same coach that got that got along very, very well. A lot of people even ship them because they're so friendly.
Wait, he's cute. Wow.
He is cute.
Wait. So go back.
What? Which one?
So this is who and who?
This is Javier Fernandez, who used to be his biggest rival before Nathan. He retired. And they were under the same coach in Canada, which is actually the same coach that Jenya ran to in Canada.
Shit, okay. So he's a good coach.
Yeah, back in 2017, in the good old times where I still didn't know about figure skating, but the good old times because at that time he's still considered the prince of, literally if I type into Google prince of figure skating, Yuzuru Hanyu comes up.
Really?
Yeah. Basically, back at that time in 2017, he was the prince, and Jenya was the princess. Aww. And then that all changed in 2018. So then, after that, in Japan, we also have Shoma Uno, who is better known as Disaster Child.
Oh, God. Why?
Better known by me. Because and most of the internet. He is very talented, but when it matters most, he doesn't pull through. And he's also very small.
So basically, the nerves get the best of him.
Yeah, he's like a gamer. I also like his costume. Look at that.
Yeah, that's a good costume.
So Shoma Ono is basically a disaster child. And him and Yuzuru him and Yuzuru have a really good relationship, and he's always been kind of like the second place to Yuzuru. And this little guy is the new guy on the scene. Also Japanese.
Damn, is Japan like ruling over?
Yep, yeah. Japan is the Team Tutberitsa of Japan.
Of ice skating.
Of ice skating. So
are they all under the same coach or no?
No, different coaches. This is Yuma Kagiyama, and he's only 17. And you know what's crazy?
He looks very young.
He
looks 13. Not gonna lie.
for what's crazy is that for men's, like 17 is considered like a young, up and coming rising star, and then for ladies,
it's like
as the scene is going on right now, which is getting younger and younger and younger. It's like basically like people are like, oh god, now she's gonna start to like break down, which is horrible.
That's so sad.
I know, I hate it. That's why Team Tutberitsa and Terry Tutberitsa herself is controversial, because people are like, you're ruining the sport.
I don't like that.
And then we can talk about the love of my life in men's, which is Jason Brown. He is American, and he has basically, his short program is like a movie. Like, it is one of the best things I've ever seen in my life. Thankfully, he's gonna keep it for the Olympics. Oh, I love him so much. He's considered very artistic. But he doesn't have the technical skills to compete with Yuzuru and Nathan. Oh. He doesn't have quads that are consistent. Okay. Because quads are really freaking hard.
No, I couldn't. Oh. What was that?
Triple flip. Comes up.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm still not able to like identify jumps. When they're quads and when they're triples, I can kind of see the difference a little bit, but most of the time I can't really. But yeah, so anything. Jason Brown, I love him and I love his energy, and he's very positive, and he's besties with Jenya. He was the guy that kind of helped her when she was going through a really tough time.
Oh, that's good. I like James then.
Jason,
sorry. Oh my god.
This is the best. When we were talking about before the camera turned on.
No, so you were talking about how like you get comments and like all that.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, you're like kind of famous. And then like in a couple seconds, I said like in an ice skating.
And I was like, the ice skating spectrum. What the hell is the ice skating spectrum? And then I was like, oh, that's like when people ask you like, are you straight or gay? You'd be like, I'm on the ice skating spectrum.
And it actually really works. Honestly,
we're all on the ice skating spectrum. That means nothing.
Nothing, but it means you're something.
It means gayish.
Yeah, it means you're there.
It means we like style and fashion, and we appreciate beauty. That's what it means. The thing with men's is that there's really not much to talk about, because with ladies there's a lot of tea to spill. There's a lot of drama to go through. But with men's it's just like, look at this beautiful man. Okay. Look at this other beautiful man.
I like that though.
Look at this beautiful man that I love. Like that's all we're here for. You know, sometimes when Mikhail Kolyarda, the Russian prince. The prince of figure skating in Russia right now. Mm-hmm. He was like chaos, disaster child, Shoma Ono before, but now his mental game, he switched coaches. And ever since he changed, Mikhail Kolyarda has been just at his peak.
I don't like his hair. Sorry. I don't like the hairstyle.
What happened to look at this beautiful man? Look at this beautiful man.
I'm not saying he's ugly. He's pretty, but I don't like the hair. I think
it was worse before. Look at that.
I'd rather.
You prefer the floppy hair?
Yeah.
You've been watching too much K-pop. I like it better with the.
I think that you can style it.
This one's prettier, but I think you'll like this one better because this one's very balletic, and I feel like you'll get bored.
So wait, I have a question. Wait.
Yes.
So Tessa and Scott.
I knew it. No. This should have been the Tess and Scott episode. You would have been way more into it.
It's not even that. I'm just like so. Tessa only competed in pairs.
No, that's ice dance. Okay, let me break down the disciplines for you. Very, very basic stuff.
Okay,
so, ladies...
I can't do singles and pairs?
No, mi amor. You gotta focus on one thing. You can't study law and be a doctor.
No, I thought if you, were in pairs... You could, but you have your own moment,
But let me explain the difference between. Okay, so ice dance, which is what Tessa and Scott do, is based on lifts and twizzles. There's no throwing the girl up in the air, and there's no jumping side by side.
Okay.
So it's basically more artistic than anything else. To be an ice dance couple, you need to be mostly attractive and charismatic, but also have that connection. There's only one other ice dance is really not my thing besides Tessa and Scott. There's only been one other group, this Russian group that did Romeo and Juliet, and they did it so beautifully that I was like, oh my god, I found my new Tessa and Scott. but this is the only program that I've seen of theirs that has made me feel that way. So we'll see how the season goes.
Right.
And you know what the worst part is? They didn't even win, even though they were objectively the best one. You know why?
Why?
Nepotism. Because you know that Team Terry Tutberita has a daughter. And guess what she does? Ice dance.
No.
And guess who won? The daughter.
No.
Even though we all know that the other team, whatever their names are, but I love them, are way better. But nepotism.
I hate it here. Get the Tutberita out. Get her out.
Out of where? Russia?
I don't know. Out of ice skating. I mean, that's not gonna happen soon.
Here's the thing with Tutberita. Even if we did get her out, I would have never found the love of my life. So I don't. Here's the thing. I don't hate the woman. I just don't like that she denies the reality of her technique. The reality of her techniques is that she works girls to a level that really they are not going to have a long career. That's just the reality. And there's so much competition at her camps, which she steals a lot of these kids. Like, not steals them, but like they come in already like prepared. Like, she doesn't do them. The only two skaters of hers that are very, very prominent right now that she has taught since like very beginning, since they were like 6, is Zhenya and Anna Sherbakova. Everybody else came like with already with skills. And she just kind of polished them and perfected them.
That's so young. Anyways.
But yeah, so let's watch Mikael Kolida. The biggest characteristic of him is that he loves his wife.
Oh, he's married?
He's always talking about...
17.
I know, he looks very young. He's always talking about his wife, how much he loves his wife.
Like Ned from Try Guys.
And he's very quiet. Do you know that emoji? That has like the straight line for a mouth. That's him.
He's missing something.
He doesn't have the charisma. He doesn't have the. He is a very good leading man for like. He's very balletic. That's why I say he looks very powerful and he has perfect technique.
Yeah, he looks like a. You know when there's like dancers that have perfect technique but don't have soul.
Don't say he doesn't have a soul.
No, not soul, but like you know, like you're missing.
They're missing the it factor.
Yeah, like the passion.
Yeah, he doesn't really have the it factor that Yuzuru, which is why I think Yuzuru is like a once-in-a-generation athlete, because he has the charisma, the skill, the artistry, the fandom, everything.
I haven't really like, even though you've shown me like very like small clips from everyone, I think Yuzuru is like
the best.
I mean, his outfits alone.
If this was K-pop, I mean, he's basically an idol, honestly. In Japan, he is like famous. Yeah, even in Korea, honestly, he has fan cam, like hour-long.
I can.
You know, like the mamas, like you have like an hour-long fan cam of them just sitting down and interacting. Yuzuru has that.
That's crazy.
Do you know about Yuri on Ice?
Of course.
Wait,
the best
you watched it?
I mean, I missed like I think 2 episodes. Like I didn't finish it.
Oh, so you actually did watch it?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay, so here's the thing.
Like Jimin is freaking this guy. Oh my god, I forgot his name.
Yuri.
Not Yuri. No. Victor.
Oh my god, no.
They're like the same person.
So you know in the show. Let me pull up this picture. This will traumatize you. The reason why I couldn't watch.
No, don't ruin it for me.
You finished it.
No, I haven't. I'm missing 2 episodes or something.
Well, you need to know this.
Anyway, no, I don't. Because there's gonna be a movie, and I need to be able to see that movie.
You'll be fine. You don't know the man, so you'll be fine. So this guy, Evgeny Plushenko, the guy. Okay, oh my God, this is the Evgeny Plushenko episode. You remember that guy that I told you he dominated the '90s?
Yeah.
The creator of Yuri on Ice wrote the show to be that it's a Russian figure skater with the Japanese up and coming, because like I told you in the '90s, the Russian figure skaters were the dominant ones, and now the Japanese are the dominant ones. So he has a lot of inspiration. Evgeny Plushenko is the inspiration for Victor.
What?
Yes, and girl, when you see this man, you're gonna be oof. I'm not even gonna tell you what you're gonna be. So I couldn't watch the show because I kept picturing him, because I found out of Yuri and I kind of have heard of it, but I hadn't seen anything. So I couldn't watch the show because every time I saw Victor and the way that they dub Victor.
Wait, you watch it dubbed?
The first 2 episodes.
No.
I did sub after, but still I could still the way his mannerisms are very, you know, he's like very like kooky or like woo, Victor.
Yeah.
It's very much like him, and knowing that he's the inspiration, I couldn't do it.
Why?
I couldn't do it. Look at this damn man.
Oh my. No.
Look at this man.
No.
Sorely disappointed, aren't you?
No.
Visually, Victor is based on an actor who has gray hair, but his skills and his personality is based on this guy.
I can see it.
You can see it. That's why I couldn't watch the show. And girl, wait till I show you this thing.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. once he found out about the show and how popular it was, he leaned into him being like the inspiration, and he bought the freaking. You know how he has a dog.
Oh yeah, I've watched it a really long time.
Well, he has this brown dog, Machakin, I think it's called, and something that I don't know if you've noticed, they all have like these like little plushies to cover their tissue boxes with. That's also in the show, and you can buy it like this.
That's cute.
And he bought it. Once he found out he was the inspiration for it, he like leaned into it. And
that's
and like everything he does like edited to be so
I don't like this.
So I couldn't stop seeing him in the show because they have kind of the same mannerisms.
I need to
like
talk
this
to my friend
mess.
about this.
So I was like, I can't do this. And you know, it's basically a gay love story. And I was like, I can't do it because I'm just imagining like, Yuzuru and this man, and his Yuzuru's idol is this man.
Oh my god.
Evgeny Blushenko is Yuzuru Hanyu's like idol of all idols. And every time he does something whack, we're all like, Yuzu, this is your idol. Because he's very messy. And he married an even messier woman who loves getting involved in fights over Instagram stories. Oh. He called Eteri an illiterate. It was actually amazing. Eteri Dudbeize, the coach.
Oh, yeah.
She called her illiterate.
Okay.
It was a great day. I really want them to do a show based on the girls and like the rivalry.
Like a you mean like a TV show?
Or like an anime. I don't really care, honestly, as long as they make anything. But yeah, it's based on her, and
tell your other friend.
And I did a whole video like pitching the show. I can show you if you want, but you probably don't want to. But yeah, that's all men's. That's all we really gotta say about men's, because there's not a lot to say about men's. They're just all cute.
I like it.
They're all nice. They're all talented, and we all like them.
That's fine by me.
And your fave is Yuzu?
Yeah.
My fave is Jason Brown, just because I love his performance.
I like Yuzuru.
But Yuzuru is definitely in my heart.
I think Yuzuru. Damn. That costume. I'm still in shock. That was beautiful.
Yo, the origin. Look up all his costumes. They're amazing. But yeah, so that was us covering men. You wanted me to talk about men, so here we are. Honestly, that should have been a Tess and Scott episode. You'd have been way more invested.
Hey,
they were my first love. The next episode is going to be Tess and Scott, my first love. They got me into figure skating.
Period. That's good.
Even though Zhenya is the love of my life, Tess and Scott are my first love.
It's like you got into
K-pop with Girls' Generation. But now, well,
I mean, you still love them to death, even though
I still talk about them every day.
Even
just yesterday, I was watching.
But it's like, okay, no, it's like your first bias in BTS was Jungkook.
Yeah, and now it's RM, and that is okay.
That is okay.
Even though Jungkook's long hair and butter. I might become a Jungkook stan again.
No. Okay, yeah, come here.
What happened to Suga? You're always defending Suga.
I love Suga. I love him. But he's just, it's like I want to hug him so bad, and I feel like he'll be like this, and I'll be like.
Okay, so obviously by our conversations, you can tell that that's all we gotta say. You know what? Next episode, Tess and Scott. And as always, shout out to Leslie, Natalia, Scotty, and Timothy. Never forgetting Timothy. You want to see the full visuals? They're on Patreon. And I hope you enjoyed. Bye-bye.